Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Bacalar for CNET.com, and today I'm taking a look at the Xbox One. It's a little bigger than the PlayStation 4, and it's not as pretty looking, but nevertheless, it only comes in one version like the PS4, and that's the 500GB model for $500, which is $100 more than the PlayStation 4. So what are you getting for that extra money? Well, you get the new version of Kinect, which allows you to control your Xbox with your voice and motion gestures. You can use your Kinect to control your cable or satellite TV box, and because it has an HDMI in and out, it can pass through your TV signal and let you watch TV and play games at the same time. Okay, so how does all of that work? Well, not really perfectly at all. First, Kinect can't do much with using your DVR. So if you record a lot of shows on the fly, you'll need to keep your original remote handy. Sometimes Kinect won't even hear you, and other times it has no idea what you're saying. Alright, so here is the Xbox One in our living room demo environment. I just want to show you how sometimes Kinect won't work when it's trying to change your TV channels. Xbox, watch HGTV. And it's throwing on HDNet. Now when it works, it's pretty cool, it's nice, but it's just not that reliable. You'll probably wind up using your cable or satellite box remote more often than not. Okay, so the games. Xbox One games look great, and they look a lot like PlayStation 4 games. There's an 8-core CPU and a custom graphics chip inside as well, and it's got 8 GB of DDR3 RAM. Alright, now here is the Xbox One controller. It's not as big of a change compared to what Sony did with the DualShock 4, and it's not actually as comfortable as it was to grip the original Xbox 360 controller. Now the start and back buttons are now called the view and menu buttons, and they also moved the guide button up to the top, and that's now called the home button. Up front there's actually IR ports that communicate with Kinect and can actually log you in using your face and which controller you're holding. Now the best probable improvement of the new Xbox controller is the D-pad. The D-pad's kind of awesome now. It doesn't sit on that disc, and it isn't really prone to all those accidental inputs that the original Xbox 360 suffered from. The Xbox One menu system isn't as simple as it might appear on the surface. There's too many confusing sections, and a lot of times you don't really know where you've ended up within the menu system. The best way I can describe it is kind of like menu inception, because you'll start somewhere and then you're not sure how you got there, and then when you back out to the home screen, you don't know how to get back. It'll all take a lot of time for you to get used to, unfortunately, more so than any video game operating system I've ever come across. Now, the social and sharing elements on the Xbox One are not as fleshed out as they are on the PS4. Right now, you can only record video and upload the video using a built-in app called the Upload app. It's also kind of disappointing that Xbox Live Gold is still required to do even the most basic features on Xbox One. The same features that are free to do on a PlayStation 4. Now get this, you still need Xbox Live Gold to do things like stream Netflix, use some of the game DVR features, and even use Skype. So here you are paying $100 more than a PS4, and you pretty much have to be a Gold member to enjoy a lot of the luxuries. Now make sure you check out our entire review to see which console is right for you. I'm going to be updating it as a lot of new features go live. There's a lot more planned for both of these systems. Now just like the PS4, it's probably wise to wait to purchase an Xbox One until there